Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd, and pretty much all anyone in the baseball world is talking about right now. The new single-season home run record. What a run it has been. Guys, how do you make sense of what we've seen?
This is absolutely awesome. So exciting. I thought I was going to run out of placatas, but just watching this unfold, the discipline that it takes to stay focused on your approach day in and day out.
Yeah, discipline plus the fact the amount of pressure that you're dealing with as you get closer to the award makes it very special.
Well, congratulations again to the new single-season home run record holder.
Benny Rodriguez with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately. The shortstop takes the ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Kicks and deals. That's to third. Throws to first. That is the inning. 2 on, 1 out. Digging in, Nico Horner. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. 1 at second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Two out, space is empty.
The Dodgers, the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game.
Ball, that's off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on the move in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. He reaches 40 stolen bases on this season with that bag. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Wade Cockrell. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. An error and no one left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Dodgers 1. One out. Runners at first and second.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one is absolutely belted back there. Nabs it, tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. Edwards at third. Ohapi at first. 1 gone. Out to short, Rodriguez. Off balance feet, there's 1. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one fouled hard the other way. Nicholas, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Benny Rodriguez getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and next for L.A., Benny Rodriguez. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Rodriguez needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the...
Oh, great grab on the dive.
We refer to third base.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Alex Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to Casas. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Eddie Rodriguez.
Urban back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
There goes the runner. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground,
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Well done behind the dish. Double steal. And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
that was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. That's off the mark. 2 and 1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for Los Angeles, Blake Sabol. The Dodgers threatening. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Josue De Paula. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. A lead loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Benny Rodriguez. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
2 strikes.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Chopped out towards short. Edwards. The throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Man at first with 1 gone. Drew Gilbert up now for the Brewers. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So a man at first. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that chance handled. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the 9th as they fight back to even it up. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Kyle. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Rip to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th. 1 down, runner at third. Next to hit, Tristan Casas. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
4 pitches, that's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
That one the other way. He pulls it in, 2 away. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Benny Rodriguez now at the plate.
Number 3.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that's the third out. We're in extras here, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. On the ground to short, Rodriguez. One up, one down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Rodriguez with a good game to help lift them to the win. Singled and drew a couple of walks.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Benny Rodriguez ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and now Benny Rodriguez. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Strike on the inside corner.
1-1.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. On to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Carson Williams. Hit on the ground to short, Rodriguez. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. One out, bases empty.
Number 3, shortstop Benny Rodriguez.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Home run number 75 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Out to short, Rodriguez. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Pedroza back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
The left fielder, number.
Go ahead run on base. Logan O'Hoppe up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up right side. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Wilyer Abreu Rodriguez. Whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Winning run stands at second. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Snags it on the run, and that is the inning. First and second, no outs. Abreu, the next to hit. He caught it behind his back. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Rodriguez really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Here's the veteran outfielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First pitch, 7-10.
Hit on the ground to short. Rodriguez. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's some real power at the plate. Benny Rodriguez. And singing they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rodriguez matched a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Man at second. That one missing inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it.
Whips it to Casas, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Man at first, 1 away. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Over to first. Safe. So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
0-2 now. In the air, right side. Perez makes the catch. That is the inning. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Benny Rodriguez.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Fought off foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Hit weakly on the ground. Kennedy quickly to second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
No outs. Runner at first. Vance Honeycutt will hit next. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Feed to second, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First and second, no outs. Rodriguez digs in now.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, there's
That's
one.
out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Now move to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and they take a 3-run lead.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back with that at bat.
Rodriguez didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Benny Rodriguez getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Up and in, and
One ball,
that's ball
strike.
1. There's the swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Manny Guillen, on the ground. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. That misses. Now 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. 1 out, bases empty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires in time.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Chet Williams, the next Giant to hit. Higgins over at second, 1 down. Up the middle. Sends it to first. That's out number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Nope. Just missed. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
First and second, 2 outs. Guillen now at the plate. Out to short. Rodriguez. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 2. Rodriguez had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Benny Rodriguez, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 down. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Rodriguez, the next to hit. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, out to short. Ortiz. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Rodriguez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. So just about set now, and our starting pitcher here today, Jackson Jobe.
Well, he's got real good command of the four-seam fastball, and then he'll mix the cutter in just when he thinks that you're on that fastball a little bit. That makes for a defensive swing and many times a broken bat.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, number 5. Swing and a ground ball, Rodriguez. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now a chance for Benny Rodriguez. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Off the mark there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And that one ripped to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Man at first, and at the plate for Miami, Pedro Leon. On the ground, a short could be 2. Rodriguez to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Dodgers nothing. One out, bases empty.
Shortstop, Benny.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end.
1-0.
Weathers fires. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. That one lifted to left. Dominguez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first base.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now for the Marlins, Pedro Leon. Out to short, Rodriguez. Slings to first in time.
Now batting.
Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, first baseman.
So Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the
Step off throw to first, and he's back in there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here goes the runner, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, no outs. And next for L.A., Yordan Alvarez. Out to center, Lee under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. This to third. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting Tristan Casas. First offering, runner goes in there for strike 3. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Chopped left side. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take game 1 on the road. Rodriguez did well in the losing effort.
Oh, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Hayden Smith. What's the scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning, no score. And now for the Marlins, Miguel Mitre.
Miguel Mitre.
Out to short. Whips it to Casas. Out number 3. 1 out, bases empty. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. 1 out, runner at second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tristan Casas. 1 out, the runner at second here in game 2 of the NLDS. He's trying for third. This one in the air. Isaac makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
In the air, left field. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. 2 outs, bases are full.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
And fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed.
Brogan In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. It's gone! Grand slam! And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
Our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, the big righty, Edward Cabrera. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Benny Rodriguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Tucker leads off first with one away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Rodriguez went off for 2 homers in his last game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And there's a ball. Cabrera was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
3-2.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Rolled over to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Now it's the shortstop, number 5.
The shortstop,
Hit on the ground to short. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one becomes property of the beast. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers 1. 2 on, 1 out. Dominguez getting ready to hit.
Dominguez.
On the ground, 2 ball. Casas to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Walston back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Porter Hodge getting loose out there. Nieves warming up as well. That one way inside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now back, the first base, Kristen.
And here is Benny Rodriguez. He blasted 1 out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one not close. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Isaac makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, the first base, Kristen.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, David Flutie.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
One down. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Big-time power. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tristan Castle.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tristan Casas. First and second, no outs here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, one run in already. Now the second run is in. It's 2-2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at that with 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ready, Rodriguez.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. McCarthy, the runner at second with 1 away. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fought off foul. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now for the Marlins, Nolan Schanuel. Hit on the ground to short. To first, 2 gone.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Benny Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering way off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
1 up, 1 down.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the swing.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored.
To first, and this should do it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. All right, just about set to go, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Jackson Jobe. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Benny Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning, no score. 1 down, runner at third. And now, Junior Caminero. Hit on the ground to short. Rodriguez sends it to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
No outs, runners at first and second. And that one fouled off.
No, that's in.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, no outs. Casas digs in now. And he deals. Puts it away for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
To third might be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. Game 1 of the NLCS. And here is Luis Arias. Hit on the ground to short. Rodriguez whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Man at first, one away.
Rodriguez.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 1-1. Far off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Time called now. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And stepping in for New York, Jefferson Carroll. On the ground, out to short. Rodriguez. Rolls across the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 outs. Runner on first. Benny Rodriguez. Now at the plate. This guy with light tower power. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses,
that's the ball.
And the count is even 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Rodriguez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Nine-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Hagen Smith. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
So 2 down, Benny Rodriguez, the next to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. That ball was crushed, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing. And next for the Mets, Eggy Rosario. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit 4th on the ground. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a clean killing down the inning. Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
The shortstop takes a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Kicks and deals.
Inside ball 3.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 2 of the NLCS. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
2 outs, base is empty.
Shortstop, Benny
Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Ripped to short. Out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on top by 3. 8-5. So 1 out, nobody on. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Rodriguez played brilliantly despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Ready for baseball here in New York. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett McClendon. How about a report on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Benny Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And it's fouled away. Rodriguez went off for 2 homers in his last game. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
To third. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Here's the left fielder.
The left fielder, Daniel Munoz.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Casas, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jarvis.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Now one missed. Gonna count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And now 2 and 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Cruz makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
On the ground, out to short. 1 up, 1 down. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Junior Caminero up now for the Mets. The Mets up big in this one here in the late stages of Game 3. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Murphy back to work. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Lays out and makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks. This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Braxton Garrett.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Here's a big power threat. Benny Rodriguez. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his back stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Hauls it in to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing, fouled off. That one fouled off. Luciano gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one upstairs, ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nunez makes the catch. And there's one down. Still only one out here in the inning.
Ready, Rodriguez.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses, and it's 1-0. Second and third, one away. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
First and second, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jefferson Carroll. Roll to short, could be two. To second, there's one and two. In time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Out to center. Cruz under it. Puts it away for the out. One away. So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. Headed towards the corner. Yeah, a foul ball. And a pitch.
Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets leading by 3 late here in Game 4. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ripped to short. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they...
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Number 84, Yordan Alvarez.
Shibuya is just 1 strike away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. The New York Mets are your National League champs.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Second.